Star FM, and welcome to a segment we call Galaxy Fashion right here on the Morning Galaxy. And joining me in the studio, her name is Patrice Muzerengwa. She's a young entrepreneur and a creative artist. She's the owner of a sustainable company called Patrice Designs, which produces high-quality designer clothing and accessories for men, women, and children. Hello to you, Patrice.
How you doing?
I'm lovely. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
Had a good start to the year?
Yeah, had a good start to the year. Happy, blessed to be alive in 2025.
Nice. So
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you too. So
Yes.
diving straight into it. The
Yes.
fashion big five for
Yeah,
2025.
the fashion
I mean, I was looking at that statement. I'm like, when you hear the big five, you're talking about the big guns. So now when you talk about for the year 2025, and this is affiliated to fashion, let's have it.
Yeah. So, just like you're saying, there's the big five, and there's also, the big five, like the iconic, animals.
The animals,
Yeah.
yes.
So, like the lion, the leopard, the elephant, the buffalo, and, the rhino. And it's the iconic ones. So, there's also the big five, for fashion, and it's just not for 2025, but these are just things that you need to know for 2025 and going ahead. So this big five is like the skeleton, of fashion. If you know these things, then you have, the basic information, and then you can add the flesh, in the future. But by just having this information, you've got the skeleton and you're good to go.
Then you
your
can add the
fashion.
flesh on your own.
Yeah, you add the
Okay.
flesh as on your own, or as you learn, and as you learn as you go.
Okay.
So these are like just tips, but you really need to follow these tips. These are like day-to-day fashion tips, and why they're the big five, because they're very, very important. And as simple as they may be, they are very important. So the first one is hygiene. I've spoken about hygiene and personal hygiene and a few times, and it's very important. And so when it comes to personal hygiene, what are we talking about? I'm gonna get a little bit deeper into this one. When it comes to personal hygiene, we're talking about being clean, your skin being clean, you on a personal level just being clean, because we cannot talk about looking good, wearing the fashionable items, expensive clothing before we are clean.
Yet you
So
aren't clean. Imagine
yes.
rocking a designer and you'll just
Yeah, you're not
yeah.
clean. So it's about being clean and smelling good. So the most important thing to do is to to have a bath or a shower
It's a start.
every day. I'm gonna jump above once a day or twice. I'm gonna do once or twice. I'm gonna 3. But at
Yes.
least usaskipe a day without having a bath. Full body bath. Kwete ngo yakubaiza. Yeah, so that's the most important thing. So on a daily basis usajambe bath kana wafungoti uda kuchena or kuda zvema smart chiza kuti personal hygiene yakakosha ikona kuti aze kujamba bath na 2025 and going beyond. And also the next important thing is to brush your teeth on a daily basis. Take care of your your teeth. Have a good why? Because it's for you to have a good breath, for your breath to have a good breath usanuwe mkhanwa, and also for your teeth to be looking nice. You're looking good, wakachena, wakusmile mazino aya. So to
Yeah.
kanganisa the whole look. So you need to have your clean teeth, your mouth smelling good. But if you have I know there's some people who have like medical issues when it comes to their breath. Then you have to go to someone who can help you and assist you for you to have a good breath. And speaking of the smells, you also need to make sure that you smell good. And one tip I can say is just after you've had a shower or your bath, you use your roll-on when you're still fresh. That way you smell good for the rest of the day. Kwete kuti wageza wambodikitira after 2 hours oh Ria, maybe can we saka roll-on watukanganisa already. So when you're still fresh, we see your roll-on, then you're gonna smell, fresh the whole day. Even if you're gonna sweat, you're not going to, to smell bad. So that's a little tip there when it comes
Whilst
to
you're
personal.
on the roll-on day,
Yeah.
might I just add something?
Uh-huh.
Have you ever come across people who then put raw on whilst they're about to put on their shirt or their dress.
What's
And
up,
then
I'm
the next
sorry.
thing is on the shirt or it's on the
Yeah,
dress.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I think it's always advisable that
Mm-hmm.
soon after you get out of your shower, before you
Mm-hmm.
even start applying your lotions, make
Mm-hmm.
sure that you apply your roll on. By the
Yeah.
time you're done applying your lotions or whatever it is that you're putting on your body, your armpits will be dry.
A bit
So it
dry,
won't
yes.
mess up your clothes
Your
as well.
clothes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's really true. That's really true because zvakutokanganisa futichi mucheno uya, and people are looking at ka white kana my
I
armpits,
know.
and
Or
then
that
yeah.
circle that's just under. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really true. So yeah, that's the important thing about personal hygiene. And then have your spray, kaunoita kauno zois up on top, just to smell good. And also your nails. Nails are very important. And they have to be clean, whether you're a man or a woman, or even for children, your nails have to be clean all the time. So make sure that you have a schedule, because my nails are kura a different my pace agasiana, but I normally recommend at least once a week, maybe on a weekend, on a Saturday or a Sunday, when a free time, you cut your nails. And there's some people, I know ladies love to have the nails done. You get them nails done, depending on what you do with your the lady or gentleman who do your nail, but have them done on a sometimes some people say twice a month or once a month. I don't know. It depends on the type of work you do and how you take
How
off your
fast your
nails.
nails grow
How
also.
fast your nails grow also. So, but I think that make sure that they are clean. Even my nails are chaka gadzirwa. Make sure that they're clean. It's good for you, for your health, and make sure that so shate you get them, gadzirwa on time. And there's some people for health purposes nowadays. People just want to have simple nails, just natural nails. Just have your simple nails and your natural nails, even are clean, you're still fine and fashionable. It doesn't mean that you when you don't have those nails, my long nails, you're not fashionable. No. Even if you have just simple natural nails that are clean, then you're fine, and fashionable. And so that's all I can say, about personal hygiene. Also the hair, I've forgotten about that. Your hair has to be clean. Make sure to know, you have clean hair. And if you need to cut your hair on a regular basis, then you do it. It depends on the type of hairstyle that you have. But make sure that your hair is clean, because that's part of, personal hygiene. It's smelling good and it's clean and shiny if you want it to be shiny. So, yeah, that's the first.
Shampoo my wigs, ladies.
Yeah,
Shampoo
yeah, my
them.
wigs, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it ends up, smelling. Yeah, really. So, yeah, personal hygiene, very very important stage, and that's number one per big five here. Do before we even go anyway, your personal hygiene is very important. And then from there there is dressing for your body type. And that's in terms of fashion, that's a very important thing, and it's part of the big five. You need to know. So the important thing per personal, per dressing for your body type is you need to know your body type, and you need to accept your body type, because sometimes kuti maybe kuna different shapes, kuna triangular, kuna hourglass, kuna the rectangular, straight bodies, akasiyana. But I believe that all bodies are beautiful, but you need to know your body type and to accept it. Pa acceptance ipapo ndo panokanganisa vanhu, because awusikuita acceptance so wakumbunyikidza manje kupfeka zvisingaita sei zvisingakufiti. So wakaziva body type yako, wakapfeka zvinoenderana nebody type yako, then that's unenge wakuziva apa fashion tetu wakuziva, because now wakuziva kuti zvinokuita sei zvinogona kukufita, and that's a very important thing pa ningirini per big five. So even if you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to gain weight, normally body type yemunhu hainyanya kuchinja. And so just know your body type, and if you need to know your body type, you can inbox me later, or even do your research on the internet, or find somebody who can help you and tell you how to and let you know the body type yako on the E, and this is what you need to wear zvinoenderana nebody type yako. Kwete kuzofamba wakambunyikidzwa hembe uchitonge worm. I've seen people mabambo looking like a worm walking around.
Okay.
So you really need to be careful and cautious in terms of that. And then pani color matching and color matching, mixing or blending. doing me important thing per big five. That's point number 3. So wakuziva personal hygiene yako ya on point. You're not dressing for your body type, but kana wakatadza kumixa or blending your colors, then you know watotadza fashion. So even though you're dressed for your body type and colors akwa asikumecha, then per fashion watokanganisa. So the most important thing when it comes to matching or color blending is one, can also talk with my colors. Always try to wear a one color. We're talking about, for example, if it's black, from top to bottom wakafika black, or if it's one color even, or all red color, or all navy blue color, or all brown. So once you do that, you go to the next stage of like mixing any color with white, right? For example, you're wearing your white top with your maybe your navy blue skirt or your navy blue trousers or brown. So if you mix anything with white, like chances are mecha as orasika. Or if you mix any color with with black, then my chances are not mecha. Like maybe your golf shirt is black and your trousers are gray. That can look good and nice. And also from there you can also do like a black and white. Black and white is timeless from the 20s up to now, your 1920s or before that up to now. If you just mix your black and white, you still be looking good. So that's the most important thing. And once waziwa izvozvo, then the idea is also mixa, like ndoda mixa ka peach kangu neka pink zvinodawa kuzonyasozama colors, but the most important thing is to learn the basic colors and match those basic colors, then wakutoziachi fashion. And from there's also like have the basics in your wardrobe. My basics, we're talking about just the timeless items that you need in your wardrobe, because trends come and they go, but there's some basic things that you need in your wardrobe. Like for ladies, if you just have your pencil, like your pencil, a basic pencil dress, a pencil skirt, a button down shirt, a t-shirt, round neck or v-neck, a blazer, and maybe a cardigan, round neck or v-neck. Once you have those things, you can play around with any other thing to mix and match, or any other fashionable thing, but you just have to have those basic things in your wardrobe. And for men, like your formal trousers, a pair of blue jeans, black jeans, shirt like a button down shirt, and a t-shirt v-neck, round neck, and like a golf shirt. And in most cases they should be like adding my black or my white colors, so that you can mix with any other thing. And once you have those basics, then you can have other things to play around with, but just have the basics. It helps per big five. And the last thing is live within your means. So when it comes to fashion, all right, I'm going to wrap it up. So the last thing is to live within your means. Live within your means, because per fashion there's kune fashion yekuti munhu anenge akapfeka maybe zvinhu 15,000 and you can still look good wakapfeka zvinhu zvako $10 from bottom to top. Kune mawatch ema $1 in town akanaka, and kune mawatch ema 20,000, but you need to just live within your means and buy zvinhu zvakanaka, fashionable, look good, but still living within your means and not forcing yourself kuda kukwana. Just live within your means and still look good. So those are the the big five,
the fashion big five for
2025. Yeah. So once you know that, then you're set. What was the fashion, and then you can learn other things about fashion.
Nice. So her name is Patrice Muzerengwa, and this is Galaxy Fashion. Patrice, how can people get in touch with you? You did say that if you don't understand what body type you have, or you don't know and you want some advice, you can always get in touch with me. So now how do they do that?
They can get in touch with me on my number 071 339 6316, 071 339 6316, or they can get in touch with me on Facebook, Patrice Muzerengwa. The spelling for Patrice is Petrace. So Patrice Muzerengwa on Facebook.
Patrice, thank you so much for joining us this morning. So do catch Patrice again next week, Wednesday, right here on Star FM on the Morning Galaxy on Galaxy Fashion. We are Star FM, sounding good all the time. It's 11. It's time for the news.
This